Hey guys and girls, and welcome to another pickup video. It's been a while since my last video, mainly because I've not been picking up so much, especially since my my haul at the London Gaming Market. So I've been taking it a little easy over the last 3 months or so. It's been, give or take, yeah. But yeah, got quite a mixture today. So let's not dilly-dally around. Let's get started. First off, we got ourselves a UMD disc, because I haven't had one of them in a while, probably. And that is Iron Maiden Rock in Rio. Now, I quite like Iron Maiden. I saw them in Reading Festival. I think it was 2005, I think it was. Yes, because I think, if I remember rightly, Marilyn Manson were playing that year as well. To the best of my knowledge, yeah, I think they were. Iron Maiden were headlining the Sunday, and Manson were on just before. So yeah, Rock in Rio. This was filmed Rio Festival in 2001. This is 15 years old already. Unbelievable! I can't believe it's been that long already. Where is the time going? Right. So that's that there. Got ourselves a couple of PlayStation 1 games. Now, I saw this first game because it was in cash converters for £1, so just for that reason alone I thought I'd pick it up. But those of you who have subscribed to my channel long enough know that I'm friends with the boys at Team Hobnob, and for £1 I had to pick up Real Fishing, simply because they're currently doing this LP, and for £1 I thought to myself, why the hell not? It'll be a laugh if nothing else. I mean, it's got a little bit of chip damage on the spine, but all in all, it's still in good condition. I mean, manual and the disc, yeah, the disc is pretty much in pristine condition. I think somebody probably played this once and didn't like it. Who knows? They lost my game. Right. Next one, I found this in a charity shop. I probably said this when I picked up the later game in the series, but not a massive fan of this game. But for £2, charity shop, I wasn't going to complain. And that is Gran Turismo 2. Oh yes. It's quite a chunky little, disc actually, because you've got your instruction manual and you have a slightly thicker driving strategy guide. And of course, little thing here. That's pretty cool. It also comes with 2 discs as well, GT mode and arcade mode, which I don't get what that's all about. I'm assuming what arcade mode, you just go vroom vroom vroom, and GT mode is probably like the career mode. I'm assuming. You know, a quick look at the instruction manual will probably just tell me that. This one contained arcade mode, quick entry into Gran Turismo. Experienced drivers might want to get straight to simulation mode on disc 2. So yeah, it's got the best of both worlds on that, so I'm quite pleased with that. £2, no problem. Excuse me. Right, next up, I got a handful of HD DVDs, because why not? You guys should all know me by now. I'm quite fond of picking up my HD DVDs. It's getting quite bizarre that my HD DVD collection versus my Blu-ray collection, the HD DVDs vastly outnumber it. This should be the other way around, but you know, HD DVDs, they're practically the same quality as Blu-rays, and they're dirt cheap. So yeah, these films run along the same lines of they were cheap. I haven't seen them, but I will do eventually. When I'm 64, maybe. Right, first one up is The Heartbreak Kid, although it's not Shawn Michaels. Instead we got Ben Stiller, but you know, it might be a good film. I quite like Ben Stiller's films. Next up we got Elizabeth, starring Cate Blanchett. I'm assuming that's how you say her name anyway. So, looking forward to that. I quite like stories about Elizabeth I. Next up, another, following on from Rock in Rio, we've got Led Zeppelin, The Story Remains the Same. Bit pricey for a HD DVD. I mean, it's what, £3, but you never know. It might be worth it. I'm not sure if I like Led Zeppelin or not, but I may have heard some of their music before and it was like, yeah, I like this song. But it's just one of those cases where you hear a song, you like it, but you don't know who does it. So yeah, I think I like Led Zeppelin. Next up, we've got Kate Hudson in The Skeleton Key. 50p, couldn't say no to that. Next up, we've got A Mighty Heart starring Angelina Jolie. It seems alright. Yeah, why not? And finally, we got another Angelina Jolie film, but also starring Robert De Niro and Matt Damon. You guys probably know what this is already, but The Good Shepherd. I apologise for not saying Matt Damon like Matt Damon, which normally automatically comes to mind whenever I think of Matt Damon, so there we got that. Right, now this next one, it's a Blu-ray, so technically I really shouldn't be showing it, but it's video game related, so I thought fuck it, why not? That is Resident Evil Damnation, or as I like to call it, Ada Wong the movie. I'm actually quite impressed with this because I saw this around a friend's house and I'm really quite pleased with what they've done to it. I mean, they pretty much made it canon, or made it a company canon, and I think one of the things I was probably impressed with the most was how they portrayed the tyrants in this film. But no spoilers, just in case if you haven't seen it. But it's good. It's a lot better than the live action films, I'm telling you that much. Right, next up, we've got ourselves a couple of, well, I'm going to say Microsoft games, because one's for Xbox and one's for games for Windows. So, first up is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the Xbox. Because I just said Xbox. This one isn't in too bad condition, actually. And this completes the 3D trilogy that I've got on Xbox already. Well, now, not already. Because I've got the double pack of GTA 3 and Vice City, so, and it's got everything you'd expect in there. It's got the instruction manual, which doubles as a tourist guide. I absolutely love it when Rockstar do this. So you could probably imagine my disappointment when they stopped doing it for Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, come on, for fuck's sake. And naturally you got the double-sided poster and map. So that's all good. In fact, I say that, I don't even know if this is the map or not. Yes it is, yes, I recognise the roads and what have you. I don't even know what the disc looks like, actually. A few surface marks, but, you know, nothing to complain about. I don't know if it works yet, I'm going to have to boot up the Xbox at some point and find out. Right, in a completely related story, next up is Grand Theft Auto. Episodes from Liberty City. I was going to say Tales from Liberty City, but yeah, I mean, I got this on the 360 version of GTA 4 already, but you know, I thought I'd pick this up as well because I took the bloody price off, didn't I? But this was only a couple of quid. I think it was only like £2-3 for the PC version. So yeah, I was quite pleased with that. I mean, it's got 2 discs. It's got map and tourist information, aka instruction manual, but I don't know if this works on Windows 10 or not, so I'm gonna have to find that one out. I know Grand Theft Auto 4 doesn't work, or at least not without a patch or anything like that, so that'd be interesting to find out. Right, we've got 2 more games left to go, and they're both PlayStation 2 titles. This one I found in another charity shop. I think it was 4 quid. Yeah, because it's got a little 4 sticker on there, and a bit pricey for a PlayStation 2 game, but you know, compared to what it probably could have been on eBay, I reckon 4 quid was a steal. Now, R-Type Final. We used to have a shop in our town some years ago, and it had this in there. I think it was 15 quid at the time, which, you know, back then that still would have been quite reasonable. And I ummed and ahed about buying this for the longest time, and then they shut. And I was like, True story. And yeah, it looks very R-typey, so quite interested in playing this. And I think the disc is in good condition. Yeah, it's got a bit of dust on it. That's about it. So R-Type final. Quite pleased with that little pickup. And last of all, final pickup of this video. I saw this in CEX for £1.50. It looked bizarre, so I thought I'd pick it up. So why not? And that is World Super Police. I quite liked the idea behind it. So I went online and had a look and saw what it was like. I didn't see too much on it, but it looks pretty, so I thought I'd buy it. And gave it a spin when I got home. And it's kind of like Chase HQ, but with a bit of formation strategy to it. Pretty much the best way I can describe it, really. And, you know, it's quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. Well, what little I played of it anyway. So, yeah, that's it for today's pickups, guys. Like I said, you know, it's not a lot gathered over the last few months or so. So, yeah, until next time, take care of yourselves, and thanks for watching.